Welcome, wonderful Virgo. This is your February 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. Before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self and your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, Virgo. Okay, as you see, I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you for month of February. So we're going to do this spread with overall energies and finances. And then later I'm going to have a new spread for your love life since it's February. So happy Valentine's Day to all of you celebrating and to all of you hiding in the closet and pretending you don't exist. Just joking, Virgos. You have a beautiful Valentine, don't worry. Okay. So we're going to start off with the Three of Earth, which would be the Three of Pentacles. And this card suggests working with somebody else. Teamwork. If you have some kind of inspiration coming your way, which might come your way with an insight that will be provided by the full moon in your 12th house. We are having the full moon in your 12th house mid-month. And it's going to give you some kind of insight into some talent of yours that you might not have seen before. Or some inspiration, what you want to do connected to the higher knowledge. Or 12th house is also entertaining industries. Anything that can take you away from the reality. So it can be movies, it can be music, it can be music. Anything that take you away from the humdrum of everyday life is and take you in some kind of illusion, whether it's movies. You might have some kind of inspiration and some kind of insight into what you want to really do in this world. And here it says that you collaborate. So teamwork will multiply the productivity. So invite others to join you, and you can bring a strong legacy within your community. Also, raspberry tea is rich with minerals and energizes the body. So this is also about taking care of yourself, your body. Look how she's taking care of herself. Okay. So that might be something to take into consideration. How you eat, what you eat. Maybe add a bit more fruits and veggies to your diet. And that will also help to connect with the 12th house, the other realms, because if you clutter your body with bad food, then it kind of affects your everything else. You know, you are what you eat, so they say, and it's kind of true. The more healthier you eat, the better your body will feel, and the better energetic field you project into the world. Okay. So this peach selenite, it helps you to connect with your higher self and your guardian angels. So the thing that we did in the beginning. So really meditation will help you really reap everything you can from this full moon that is happening in your 12th house. So that stone will help you with that if you can have it. Or you can just Google the card, Google this card, or either Google this stone, the peach selenite, and you can just focus on the photo of it. It still has energy, not as powerful as you would have like the real stone, but you get the picture. You can still meditate on it, and it will also give you a sense of strength during new beginnings. So it's prominent, some kind of new beginning for you, because we do have the new moon in your 6th house, which is house of work and everyday task, and also eating healthy. So maybe that's why this is showing up for you. Perhaps you might introduce yourself into some new kind of health regimen that will actually last a long time. It might come suddenly out of nowhere. Maybe you didn't even plan this, but you might be inspired by some higher knowledge, perhaps this reading. you have an insight now. And so you have the new moon in your 6th house, so daily works and taking care of your body in the best possible way, and health as well. And it's conjuncting Saturn, so Saturn over there might have caused you some difficulties in health before, but it's due to the, I'd say, bad habits or unhealthy lifestyle. You know, that's Saturn wants you to take your body more seriously, to take care of it. It's your vessel, you know. So it's no surprise this is coming through with the new moon in your 6th house. So that's happening on the 15th, 16th. When is the new moon? New moon is on the 1st of February, yes. So this conjunction with Saturn can actually give you really long-term results, okay? You can start some kind of new regime, because the new moon is about a new start. Some kind of new regime, either working out, either taking care of your body in some kind of way. It can be yoga, she's really gentle here. It can be eating much healthier, or both, preferably. And the Saturn takes about 28 to 30 years to actually do the whole circle around the zodiac. So these are long-lasting results. You just need to plant a seed now in February, preferably in the first 15 days of February, and do it slowly and steadily. Do a little bit of every day. It's hard to turn 316 in one day, I know. But if you could just introduce, I don't know, if you're going to work out 5-10 minutes a day. And then do that for like a month. And then the second month you can work out 20 minutes. And the third month you can do like 25 minutes. And then gradually, because Saturn is gradual progress. And the progress here is for sure if you just plant the seed now, if you just try and do something better for yourself. If you just try to eat, I don't know, 2 more... If you're not eating fruits, introduce like 1, 2, 3, 1 fruit a day before the meal, because the fruit will absorb faster than all these things that we call food nowadays. It's harder to process for your body. It's not natural food. I mean, natural food for humans is the thing you can find in nature. We made up cooking and stuff, you know. I know. Virgos that like to eat everything, but with time they learn what makes their body feel good, you know, to feel good in your skin. Look how good she feels in her skin. You can plant the seed now to have this and to own it for the next 30 years at least, if not the whole life. All right, so let's move on to tarot. All right, fabulous Virgos. Okay, so besides that I'm doing this monthly readings for each sign, I'm also going to do 2 extra readings mid-month. This month is going to be a February special, a Valentine's special, so stay tuned for that. But for later on, for March and onwards, I would like to have your suggestions on what kind of content would you like. Would you like me to do some pick-a cards? Would you like me to do, I don't know, more career-oriented readings, or more love-focused, or in general, like your purpose, like would you like to have a pick a card for what's your purpose in life, or would you like me to cover that for like, okay? Okay, so please comment down below, and we'll go through it, and we're gonna find what's the most requested videos. Also comment if you like, if it resonates, and if you plan to to set a new meal plan, maybe. And then you Virgos can discuss that in the comments. What kind of perhaps if somebody knows some kind of meal program that works for them. I've tried keto. I had some problems with the skin, you know, because of some digestive stuff. That's why I'm mentioning all this, how it's important to eat healthy. And you know, it took some 3 months of really healthy eating. I removed all the sugar. I removed carbohydrates. I really removed a lot of stuff, and it actually took like 3 months for my skin to kind of clear and be acne free. So you can actually do a lot with healthy food. Some people say, you know, it's the hormones as well. Acne is hormones, but actually a proper diet can actually balance out your hormones levels as well. So you can actually fix a lot with the proper eating. Okay, so I think that's very important for you to know, considering this new moon is conjuncting Saturn, and you can really make a change this time that's going to be long lasting. So I'm wishing you luck with that, Virgo. I also have moon in Virgo, so I'm definitely going to implement that more, because of course as soon as my skin got better, I went back to eating some things I shouldn't eat, and then again I felt heavy, and now I'm doing it again. The most important thing I found was fasting. So fasting would be like prolonged fasting would be a good way to keep your insulin in check. Like every time you eat, you spike your insulin levels. So what you can do, if you can't really give up some of the food that you're eating, it doesn't really matter that much. It matters that you eat in some kind of window, like eating from noon till 6, and then you don't eat from 6 in the afternoon until noon tomorrow, let's say like that. And that will give your body time. That will give your body time to actually digest and clear itself. So the mistake that we're making, what I found in the skin battle that I had, was we don't give enough time for our body to actually clear. Since we're eating like a snack here, snack there, it's better to have like 2 full meals or 3, and then sorry, and then just let your body clean itself. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, I was just mentioning the throat chakra. It's also very important in the last reading, so I'll mention it one more time because it's coming to 3 readings. These that I did. It's a throat chakra. It can be blocked if you're lying, so maybe also something to consider if you want to keep your energetic body in check. It's also important, like what you say. Okay, house 9. Let's see what house 9 here for. It's Aries and 3 of Wands. Okay, let's see what else is there. Again, Aries. Okay, so something connected with Aries, 9th house, higher knowledge. Is there something? Yeah, and the 12th house is also higher knowledge. Maybe you have some knowledge, guys, that needs sharing now. Conjunction of Saturn and Moon in your 6th house is also possibly a new job, something connected to your like maybe even traveling. Maybe you'll have some offer, like for a job that you need to travel, or if you have a job, you might travel. I know it's kind of restricted now, but that will soon be over in maximum a year when Saturn leaves Aquarius. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, the Hangman, and the 3 of Wands. Here we have a square. So square is happening between the new moon and Uranus. And Uranus is in, wait a minute, your 9th house. is Taurus. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Aries would be your 8th house and Taurus would be your 9th house. I have here your chart on the side, so I can include the astrology if it's corresponding with the cards like we see here. Okay, so the square is happening between your 9th house and your 6th house. This new moon is squaring. And this will probably give you some kind of new perspective, something that you didn't have before, that you couldn't see. Yeah. So it also corresponds to the full moon in your 12th house. There's some piece of information that you've been missing to make a move forward. You've been waiting and contemplating. You didn't do something because you felt that some part is missing, like a part of a puzzle. And meditation might help to put you in the flow of inspiration and also ground you, because Earth is grounding. So this is also like speaking about the subconscious mind. So again, if you want to help yourself, if you want to introduce yourself some new healthier habits or whatever, you can also do it with meditation and like affirmation. So you can find some of the positive information, and it's the best way to use it in the morning when you just woke up or when you're just falling asleep. All right. So now we're going to go into your love reading, February. And I pre-shuffled the cards for that too, the oracle ones, and it looks pretty good. So let's see it. So I have Theta of Venus. Theta is a brainwave, and we actually have reoccurrence in the brainwaves this month. There's been like 2 different brainwaves for other 2 different signs. We have the naked self. We have Radha, are you in love? Because you will be soon. So that's why I said, Leo, this is like a powerful card for new beginnings in love. Whether you're in a relationship or not, this is a kind of a new start. If you're in a relationship, maybe consider taking it to another level. And if you're single, well, somebody is coming your way. And we also have the Lunar Queen. All right, so let me just tune in. Okay, so both of these cards are kind of connected. And I think it's, again, talking about the full moon in the 12th house. Because the 12th house is also rest. Sleeping, the unconscious world, Theta. Where you go, where you sleep. Where do we go when we sleep? That's 21 Pilots song, I think. So maybe some lyrics from there can... I think it's 21 Pilots. Where do we go when we sleep? Or is it Billy? I think it's Billie Eilish, yeah. So maybe you can check out lyrics for that. Maybe it has some message for you. Okay, so but this is like confirmation to give yourself time to rest and replenish, to go with the moon cycles. There are times when we need to put effort in, and but that can be all the time. And February for you, with the full moon in the 12th house, it's about rest, it's about sleeping, it's about recharging and getting downloads, new inspirations and insight, like we saw with these cards, for what you're gonna do later on. Yeah, insight and inspiration, Those things are rarely coming to us when we're out and about and doing the thing, when you're looking for when you're looking for like a solution to a problem, when does it normally occur? When you don't even think about it. Exactly. When you don't even look for it. Because if you're like stressed and looking for a solution, it most likely, doesn't really happen at that moment. It comes later on when you relax and okay, so I think this is what is this talking about. Theta of Venus. Okay, I'm gonna check what's with my window. Okay, it's kind of windy outside, guys, so the light is changing because something is moving in front. Okay, Where are we? Okay, the naked self. The naked self, it's all about showing your true colors. Now, what do we see here? See how she's beautiful. And, you know, not everybody needs to approve of you resting now. As you can see in the photos, some of them are thrilled to see her finally taking time for herself. And some of them are like in shock. But feel free to have time for you. And this will give you, you will feel fresh when this new beginning comes in love for you. Okay, now I'm going to read you just a little bit of Theta Venus. And these two cards as well. These two cards as well are talking about releasing yourself from judgment, fear, or doubt, because that's said in Theta Venus, and that's very prominent in this card. Okay, so how to release yourself from fear, doubt, or shame when they arise within or around you. It's like this, guys. Okay. So, first of all, you would need to accept yourself. And accepting yourself meaning forgiving yourself and loving yourself unconditionally. To know that you're going to always have your back no matter what. Okay? And that will give you actually freedom. Freedom to have this new love that's coming your way. In a totally different way than you experienced love before. Because we're kind of programmed to seek out the love that we were like used to having as children. And it's that if that love wasn't pure and in the form that it should have come through, sometimes we are left with this unconscious need to actually let me just try to fix that, the light, I mean. Okay, it went on its own. Okay, perfect. So you can actually fix this subconscious need for maybe something that is not really true love, but what we kind of perceive as love, because unconsciously we are conditioned to do so. So let me just read you a little bit about this brainwave and how can it help you heal that. So Theta brainwave is a narrow range between 7 Hz and 8 Hz, which we access during deeper meditation and light sleep, including the dream state. The brain enters this state during the in-between times, such as we are falling asleep or waking up from asleep. These are moments in which our capacity to create our consciousness is heightened. At these times, we become aware of deep-seated programming and are able to heal by reframing it. So, if I mention those affirmations for love, or for anything, or subliminals, if you want to attract like your soulmate, it's best to do it like when you're in Theta brainwave. So when you're falling asleep or when you're waking up. And also perhaps you might work on like really accepting yourself for who you are, for loving yourself just the way you are, even if it's not what everybody else is loving. You need to love yourself. When you love yourself, you don't really care if anybody else does. You're just vibing high out there, and then you can attract actually the love that you deserve. Okay? Okay, so let's now pull the tarot for this. Okay, my lovely Virgos. As far as astrology goes, you also had like Venus going through your 5th house of love and falling in love, and those relationships, you know, that are still on the not so committed, you know, like with the contract, like that will be the 7th house. So you actually had probably something to solve over there. You had also Venus retrograde over there and Mercury. So probably maybe you also resolve something with maybe some of your ex-partners, so good for you. Yeah. We have this. Okay, I don't know, have I mentioned as I shuffled before? Yeah. Guys, yeah. Please comment, yeah, down below what kind of videos would you like me to do. Yeah, I did mention, I remember now. Okay. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, the Hermit. Yeah. The Hermit is also about resting, and Four of Cups is about being bored. We have King of Pentacles, stability, and we do have some new start for you. There is some kind of stable new start for you. Oh yeah, you have Jupiter in your 7th house, so that's great. Why am I still shuffling this? I got what I wanted. Okay. Here we have 5 of Cups in the words. Oh, 4 of Cups. Okay, bottom deck. Bottom deck we have 9 of Cups. Okay. This is the first sign that actually took the bottom deck energy for. It wanted to come through, so there we are. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. Okay, let me just clarify these with my beautiful astrology deck. Heavenly Bodies Astrology. I really love this deck. It's so beautiful. The colors are, well, suiting to my moon in Virgo. Okay, house 1. House 11. And one more. There we go, that was fast. Leo. Okay, Leo again. So Leo again is coming back to that full moon in your 12th house. Yeah, that... House 11. Naturally ruled by Uranus. Yeah, so mid-month, guys, we have Jupiter sextile Uranus. And Jupiter is in your 7th house of relationship. So Jupiter over there should bring you someone new, but someone jolly, you know. Someone new. And it's coming from your 7th house is partnership and relationship. And it's coming, this Uranus sextile is in the 10th house, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, 9. 9th. 7, yeah, 9th house. So this might be somebody like Sagittarius. If you're single and somebody's coming your way, it might be someone like Sagittarius vibes. It also might be Taurus, because 9th house is you have Taurus ruling your 9th house. And Uranus is also someone eccentric like Aquarius, and this is double confirmation for Aquarius. So those would be the signs that might come into your life. House 1 also, or it might be another Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. But for a lot of you, it might be Aquarius, because house 11 is also like a natural ruler of the Aquarius. Right, so where's that? Okay, so you might be a bit bored, says here. Look how she's bored. With you respecting your own boundaries here and resting, you know, but you will know when it's time for action. If you're bored, take action. Take action, okay? It's important to have your rest, like I said, full moon in 12. But when you're rested, this is to respect your cycles, remember? Respect your phases and cycles. So if you're rested and you feel like doing action, don't hold yourself back. Do some action. Make an offer. Get out of your hermit zone. When you're ready, not before. Okay, so it's prominent new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups is the Jupiter in the 7th. So this looks like a new beginning for some of you in love, and for you who are in committed relationship, some kind of a new stage of that relationship. Some kind of a new stage where you actually respect your own flow and boundaries and cycles. when you need to rest, you know. Sometimes it's hard to find a partner who is like on our, you know, when you want to go, they want to go, you know. But this is suggesting that in month of February, if you find somebody, it will actually be somebody who you like, why with flow wise. Is that even a sentence? Who am I channeling here? It's funny. All right, that was fun. Okay, guys, so we're also gonna do like a Valentine's special, so be on the lookout for that. But now we're gonna pull one more card for you, and this card is planned to be the answer to the question you might have. So if there's some question that I didn't cover in this reading now, and you have something that bothers you and you would like a guidance on, ask that question ask that question in your mind and hold that question. Okay? You got a question? Okay, we're rolling. Okay, I love this deck, and I'm gonna read you the answer straight from it, and I really hope it helps you in the month of February, my dear Virgos. Yeah. Okay, we have Koala. Spirit has a plan, but it hasn't really popped out, so I'm just gonna keep shuffling. Okay, so Spirit's got a plan. Okay, that's also full moon in the 12th. Alright, so please comment down below how is this reading resonating. Okay, this one popped out. And these two. It's a general one, so take it how it resonates, but comment down below. Okay, so this one is the answer. It says magic works through you. But I'm gonna also read you here a little bit, just these cards as well. So you have Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. You have Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. And for some reason, I thought of a dream without a plan is just a dream. So perhaps that's something you needed to hear. If you have a dream, you can make them real. You just need a plan, and you need a solid progress towards it. You know, if you just hope that it's gonna fall into your lap, think again, because Saturn is all about hard work we put in and a big payoff. So the more you put in, the more you get out. Pretty logical. Canary Spirit, sing your own song. Okay, so maybe there are some singers over there who need to co-create with the Spirit and make their dreams real by singing their own song. And to remember that magic works through them. Okay, that's valid for all of you. You know, because when you're singing, when you're on a stage, you have a lot of attention of you, and that's like a lot of energy focused on you. And then you can kind of use that to do better, kind of to do magic with it. You know, I love how Michael Jackson did it. Okay, why did I think of Michael Jackson? Okay, let me read this. Okay, maybe Michael has a song you like that has an answer for you as well. So whatever first song you thought of him, there's an answer for you within the song. Because nothing happens by accident in these readings, as far as I figured. There's always somebody listening and hearing what they need to hear. Okay, so 154. I'm going to read this because this is your answer. And everything else is kind of making the story to get to the answer. Okay. Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. In ancient Egypt, the Scarab Beetle was revealed for the creative magic. It reminds us that we can bring forth something extraordinary, seemingly out of thin air. Whenever you let your creativity flow through you, Scarab Beetle Spirit reminds you that Spirit has given you the gift of infinite potential. You have an ally as you fashion something new or repurpose the old, for Spirit co-creates with you, channeling energy through you so that you can feel replenished and vitalized as you make magic with what is at hand. This is again kind of reminding me of the full moon in the 12th house. Now is a time for great optimism, for you can accomplish anything you desire, and your creative endeavors will come to fruition. Miracles, opportunities, abundance, and love will appear seemingly out of nowhere as you allow Spirit to work through you and magically manifest what you need. Alright, so that's all I have for you in this reading, dear Virgo, but you can also enjoy the readings I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you for sharing your time with me, wonderful Virgo. It was a pleasure to read for you. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when the Valentine specials are out, and have a beautiful February.